What's he going to say? What's he going to do? Mysterious people always seem cooler, more interesting, and more fun. But what is it about them that makes them so special? I'll tell you, it's their unpredictability. We can see this perfectly in Shanks. He's a one-piece character who fascinates everyone who reads the manga or watches the anime. A character full of mysteries and unanswered questions. Why did he lose his arm? What does he want with Luffy? What's his plan? Why does a one-armed guy with such a simple look intrigue us so much? When Peaky Blinders came out and Thomas Shelby became famous worldwide, everyone wanted to be as cold and calculating as he was. Then a bunch of fools started thinking that to make people like them, all they had to do was act cold and calculating. They believed that staying silent and behaving like a robot would make others see them differently. I'm sure you've seen someone trying to talk, walk, and act like a Peaky Blinder. But what's the problem with that? If you become someone who's just quiet and emotionless, you'll quickly turn into someone who doesn't spark any emotion in others. Without charisma, no one will find you interesting just because you stay silent. In fact, they'll probably think you're weird. Before trying to be mysterious, you first need to do something that captivates people. Smile, talk, joke around. Don't try to become a statue. Let's take a look at Shanks. At first, he was cheerful, playful, almost a goofy character, seemingly just comic relief for the series. But Shanks used one of the most powerful psychological triggers for humans: surprise. In the beginning, we saw him as just Luffy's fun-loving father figure, a clearly good-hearted character. But then, he completely shattered our expectations. Just like this channel, which will be huge in the future. So if you want to be part of it from the very beginning, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss anything. But as the series goes on, we find out that he's actually one of the most dangerous pirates on the seas, an emperor of the sea. We learn that he was a rival to Mihawk, the same swordsman who humiliated Zoro. And then we witness something incredible. Shanks stops an entire war just with his presence, making everyone too afraid to fight him. When we see this and compare it to the Shanks we thought we knew, we realize just how surprising he truly is. It even makes us question him. I, for one, have asked myself many times, is Shanks really a hero, or could he be a villain? And that mystery, that uncertainty, makes him even more magnetic. All right, now that you know all this, how do you become like Shanks? How do you become as imposing as he is? When will people start idolizing you the way they idolize him? I hate to break it to you, but that's not going to happen. This video isn't about becoming Shanks. It's about learning a lesson from him. You will never be Shanks, but once you accept that, let's talk about how to actually seem cooler by keeping a little mystery. First, never be the kind of person who announces everything you're going to do. Don't tell people where you're going or what you're planning. Just show up. That way, no one expects your presence, which ties into the next point. Don't create unnecessary expectations. Remember how Shanks didn't seem like anyone important at first? You should take the same approach. When you build up too many expectations, people start imagining you as something way beyond what you actually are. And no matter what you do, you'll probably end up disappointing them because they had an unrealistic, superhuman image of you. But now imagine the opposite. You stay quiet, just enjoying yourself, blending in. People's expectations of you are at zero. Then when the moment is right, you reveal that you're actually an emperor of the sea. Expectations were at zero, but now the surprise is at 1,000. To wrap things up, here's what I want you to take away from today's video. Be a friendly, funny, and social person, but don't reveal everything about your life. Oversharing will probably do more harm than good. And finally, all that's left is for you to subscribe. That way you'll keep getting content that helps you grow and develop even more.